We came to SCORE as a resource to help build our business, to give us some ideas on our business plan, to have somebody view it for us to make sure that we're doing everything we need to do for going to the banks to get a loan. The resources that they've given us today have been fabulous. We were kind of at a dead end with some things, and they've really kind of opened a whole new door that we didn't really know existed. So.
The key issues confronting people wanting to start a business today are the same issues we had 40 and 50 years ago, or longer ago. I can only speak for the last 40 or 50. And so it's still sales, it's still marketing, it's still understanding where's the cash, what's the cash flow, where do I spend my advertising money, where do I make investments in my business that are going to pay off, how do I manage my employees, how do I hire decent employees. All of those are still issues for today and yesterday and tomorrow.
My business background is kind of long but simple. I'm basically a franchise queen. I've owned 4 Subway restaurants. I've owned 3 Papa Murphy restaurants and a Fantastic Sam's. I've owned still own a mini mall. So I have a lot of that sort of business background, but the business that I'm looking at getting into, I have no expertise in at all. And so coming to SCORE has really helped me define, in my mind, how I see this business going and how to make it happen.
My business background is I'm an accountant, and I've been a financial analyst at a couple of companies. Then I started my own small business preparing tax returns for people out of my home. What we're looking at now is something completely different, not related to this, so I guess I have a lot of industry work to do relative to the new industry we're going to be looking into, and it helped meeting with the professionals at SCORE to gain insight and contacts and resources available to us.
My name is Jack Pfister. I'm a counselor here at SCORE in Madison. Been counseling here for about 5 years now. I spent my 40-year career in business in information technology. Political science majors weren't making a lot of money in those days, so I had to find something real to do, and IT is where I landed.
So who is the typical client that you talk to here in the auspices of SCORE?
Primarily it's startups, but too often, at least lately, we've had some people who've gotten into difficulties primarily because of the economy, and we've tried to work through the issues. How could they reduce their costs, expand the business, get better marketing for fewer dollars, that sort of thing.
Do you see a lot of IT specific startups?
We do, and I actually counsel nationally for IT, so I have probably 3 clients a week coming online that I spend between an hour and 3 hours per client, giving them what passes for my best advice.
What's the #1 favorite answer, that question or answer that you give, something that you commonly see through a section of your clients?
Don't do that.
And what would that be?
Well, primarily it's where they're spending their money. Most startups and even businesses, small businesses in general, don't have a lot of money to fritter away. And so what we try to do is focus on what'll get you the best bang for the buck. Quite often people come in and say, well, I've got to have a yellow page. Maybe not so much. I mean, there are other ways to get at that. Another aspect is getting people to actually put up an internet site is an important part. Even if you're not a storefront, you're not going to sell over the internet, just having the presence on the internet is important.
Well, let me get this straight. And you're still seeing businesses without a significant online presence. Is that what you just said?
Absolutely. And it's anything from plumbing to cabinetry to even, actually, we had a high-tech company in here that did not have an internet site.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. It's kind of surprising, kind of stunning. Okay, so if you're seriously interested in getting into business, wanting to start your own business, you should come and speak with us at SCORE. Two ways we can go with that. One of those is our seminar held twice a month. There's a small charge of $15 for materials, and it takes about half a day. But I think you'd find it worthwhile, particularly if you've never been in business before. And the second is individual counseling. Individual counseling costs nothing, takes a couple of hours, and it'll get you on your way to starting a business.